The world is able. How many cities are there in the village? The floor is circling the sun. So that is a light that is not in. So that is the light that is not in. The world is able. How many cities are there in the village? The world is able. How many cities are there in the village? Jungle, water, doing to life, so we are all in the same boat. I don't know how many jungle, water, doing to life is so jungle, water, doing it to life is so jungle, water, the world is able. How many cities are there in the floor is circling the sun. So that is the light that does not be. That is the light that will not be. The world is able. How many cities are there in the village? The world is able. How many cities are there in the village? How many cities are there in the village? How many cities are there in the village? My movie. Why my film does not live in the boundary oval? This question can arise any time. Don't I create love story? Hey brother, I love my wife deeply, and I also reveal our deep love story in every one of my films. So how am I not creating a love story? It is something else. Why I am not in the boundary oval? When I was making a drone movie, then my doll was spoken to me at the time. Papa, you leave all this. Make movies like the rest. I had thought that if I help someone I don't get, so what? I own my own by making 50 characters. I will make a film. At that time, I was filming the Black Cave Drone. In the movie Black Cave Drone, when I left my replica of the solar system and was pulling towards the black cave, only then I was shocked. I'm adopting the same method. I can present a new ornament to the whole world that nobody ever thought of me before. Oh hello, this drone movie I used to make No one had presented it as a film before me. I am that Sanjay Lod. Yes, I am that Sanjay Lod. Well, I have finally been able to keep my doll's value. I have become a film writer. But my film is just like running away. In the movie Black Cape Brown, I finished the film by beating my replica in the same way my today's reminiscence. Just running forward. Hey brother, if the earth itself is centered around the sun, it revolves so far only by running forward. So why am I not able to compose my non-stop film journey? So why am I not able to compose my non-stop film journey? The whole world is able. How many cities are there in the village? The glory is suddenly the sun. So that is the light that not be. So that is the rain that not be. The whole world is able. How many cities are there in the village? The whole world is able. How many cities are there in the village? Jungle, water, doing to life, so we are all in the same people. I don't know how many how centuries. Jungle, water, doing to life is so jungle, water, doing it to life is so jungle, water, the whole world is able. How many cities are there in the glory is sadly the sun. Back to the light that does not be. Back to the light that will not be. The world is able. How many cities are there? The world is able. How many cities are there? How many cities are there in the village? How many cities are there in the village? This world is our, it never stopped till today. The sun keeps revolving every year, keeps going round, but never turn the opposite way. Let me tell you an interesting thing. This is a wonderful secret to our earth, what we call balance. We all know this. The south side of the earth is only the sea. Is on the northern side river, mud, stone. The presence of methyl oxide of stone therefore also. By the way, if life is there, methyl oxide also needs to be. But due to the excess of methyl oxide, life can also take the shape of a stone. And by the way, I got all this information through my YouTube channel. This does not mean that the planet where there is methyl oxide, without the earth there is life only. But all the planets of this solar system, all of them, the sun is getting dizzy without stopping. But the location of the sun is on the sea side of our earth. The soil of the earth becomes on the opposite side of the sun. And for the sake of keeping the balance, when the earth comes to the begins again, then the location of the sun is right there on the sea. But oddly enough, as the sun goes round the earth but day and night apart, does not show itself full face. It takes 6 months for the sun to move from this side to that side. And when the earth again comes to the side, it still takes 6 months. The difference is only due to the balance. The face is seen on one side of the earth. I have tried many times take my film straight, and when I turn around I come to the same place. But I have never been able to do this because I'm dead on the left and right. I ask, how does the earth show its full extent? Rotate yourself. Wandered around and showed the scenes in my film. However, I am in trouble. Why can't I rotate like the earth? However, I am in trouble. Why can't I rotate like the earth? Rom 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 rom. Shoti shoti the eye turn twisting my day. I turn twisting my day. Sare anil sare I turn twisting my day. Sare anil sare rom 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 rom. Should die. I turn twisting my day. I turn twisting my day. circle, only circle, in the cake, neither everybody, skyrocketing, everybody, skyrocketing, neither of course, I am composing the film, but there is one thing. In each of my films, I look characterless, and which is the subject of most attention. That is, my movie only shows a moving view. Any time does not offer a steady view, because I have a message in it, because I want to say I am alone, and most of my story is about me and my wife, and my wife does not live with me. That's why I always present a characterless film. By the way, I am characterless so done when presenting the movie. Story is very strong in it. By the way, I am characterless so done when presenting the movie. Story is very strong in it. Rom 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 rom. Shooting the eye, twisting my day. Twisting my day. Sarika, sarika, I twisting my day. Sarika, sarika, rom 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 rom. Shooting the eye, twisting my day. Twisting my day. Sarika, in the cake, neither Everybody, skyrocketed. Everybody, skyrocketed. Neither everyone. The cake, neither everyone. The cake, neither just roamed around, and my handiwork too went on tour. Just roaming around. I'm a lesson or not, do not know. But I must try. This yet is mine. Some give or not, but a non-stop pace is definitely visible. The way life's constant speed is seen, I kept trying to explain whether I can be a lesson or nothing can make sense. This is what I am filming continuously. It's been my effort. Can I explain? Life doesn't even return. But one thing does happen, which is life was zero before taking birth. Life dies even after death. The same zero. This is what I explained in all my adventures. Where I started, I also came back there. But even at the beginning, it was on the left. Back when I returned, I was also there on the left. So, even though the beginning and end are at one point, could not define. So even though the beginning and end are at one point, could not define. The whole world is able. How many cities are there in the village? The floor is circling the sun. So that is a lie. That is not The world is there. How many cities are there in the whole world is there. How many cities are there in the jungle, water, doing life, so we are all in the same boat. I don't know how many centuries. Jungle, whatever. Doing it, life is so one. Jungle, whatever. Doing it, life is so one. Jungle, whatever. Jungle, whatever. The whole world is how many cities are there in the the glory is settling the sun. So that is the life that does not end. That is the life that do not end. The whole world is how many cities are there in the whole world is how many cities are there in the how many cities are there in the how many cities are there in the I when picking up the film by marking the left side. It was all the way back to the left, but that sign was not there. When I started looking for that sign, I saw that sign on my right side. I am not shocked, but a lot of thinking took place. By the way, I understand right, left very well, but could not understand when the earth revolves around the whole year, then why does the earth not feel right or left? The answer is no, not like this. One mark has to be centered while circling. Then it doesn't bother the left or right. However, I'm shocked because when I am back at the beginning, the mark is touched. Then I noticed. By the way, I had gone and must have come back, but to touch that mark on the left side, I had to go a little bit backward. But the earth never had to fall in this phase. So where did the difference between my filmed rotation and the rotation of the earth? Well, finding the answer will be crazy. Maybe the answer is that fragrance is the one that flows the wave of day and night. Maybe the answer is that fragrance is the one that flows the wave of day and night, which I did not give my films in rotation. Right to the village is always in the town. Everything is there, but they are it's on a track, it's on a track, it's in the bar, floor, it's not a track, there is in the bar, floor, it's screaming, right to the village is always in the town. Everything is there, but they are it's on a track, there is no bar, floor, it's on a track, there is no bar, floor, it's screaming, city, not it, reality, east to west, wandering, is without the floor, city, not it, this is the reality, not it, this is the reality. Cozy, don't dream me to me, but not cozy, don't dream me to me, but not dream me to me, but not fragrant city, not reality, is to wandering without fragrant city, not reality, this is reality. Happy journey. In every journey, it sure stays. But why? Because in every journey, return safe to everyone have an inner wish. Whether he returns or not. Who goes here? Who also returns here? It is not known. But still, as a wish keeps saying, happy journey. Very careful if this word is thought through, then the answer is to go be meaningful. That's what I am going to say. My every movie, only this thing is running again and again. I only travel. Have you ever seen a comeback? I'm just going. Never come back. This is my movie. Starts traveling only to go. Think of turning back. Doesn't happen in my movie. Think of turning back. Doesn't happen in my movie. Fragrance, this is the reality. Right without the village is always a village and a town. Everything is there, but there is nothing. It's sunny train, yeah, it's in the bar, flawless, it's not a trap, there is no bar, flawless, it's screaming, right without the village is always a town. Everything is there, but there is nothing. It's on a track, there is no bar, flawless, it's on a track, there is no bar, flawless, it's screaming, city. Not it, reality. East to west, wandering, this is without the flow. Fragile, city, city. Not it, this is the reality. Not it, this is the reality. Cozy, don't dream me to but not cozy, don't dream me to but not dream me to but not city, not reality. East to west, wandering without the flow. Fragile, city, not this is the reality. Not it. This is reality. This movie, like mine, goes straight, also comes directly. But the main role is not Samiti. As the earth moves and depends on 6 seasons throughout the year, in exactly the same way, walking in my movies too. The face of nature plays the role, story but telling something else. But the scene is acting like the seasons of the earth. This is the speciality of my film. I am creating love story throughout the film. The behavior of the sun and the earth is going on like day and night, but the scene is giving details like six seasons. The same sequentiality, wasted, flowed like a wave of day and night, my beating. And the reality is the moving visual group. The same sequentiality, wasted, flowed like a wave of day and night, my beating. And the reality is the moving visual group. This is my every film. This is my every film. The old world is a fool. How many cities are there in the village? The glory of circling the sun. So that is the light that is not dim. So that is the rain that is not dim. The old world is a fool. How many cities are there in the village? The old world is a fool. How many cities are there in the village? Jungle, water, doing life, so we are all in the same people. I don't know how many centuries. Jungle, water, doing life is so jungle, water, doing it to life is so jungle, water, the whole world is how many cities are there in the the glory is circling the sun. So back to the light that does not be. Back to the light that do not be. The whole world is a how many cities are there in the the whole world is a how many cities are there in the how many cities are there in the how many cities are there in the By the way, movies like this, people don't like it, does not happen. But one thing is there, like the population is big in the world, the same competition has increased in the world. Reason for increasing competition, body irritation has increased in people. Water has also started receding from inside the body. At this point in time, everyone wants to have fulfillment, which we also call to some extent Humerus means to reduce fatty. And right now, movies made like me can't erase pupils' fatty. At this time, beauty is needed for natural views, which happens to be not my field. I always send messages through my field. This message is due to the deeds of other pupil. What pupil have done is tired, and when the body is tired and asking for a rain in burning ashes, then if it contains ghee in it. So what realized wish is good if the earth itself produces barren land. Leave the vegetables where there is no worry about setting down to a snack. And there the situation goes like this, so that the hope of water, smoke is disappointing. Nothing is made except for coal oil. Even all the life of the earth, this reason dies when a time comes. Death is only due to burning. We do not see if the body has been burnt to ashes, but the body keeps on burning as soon as the rays touch. Body grow means ash grows. The more food there is, the more it means rainy. In the same way as the sea lark grows, the soil starts growing, and by blowing the smoke also produces rain. Then once upon a time there is a barren ground or stone or even dryness. This behavior also appears in all life. So in the space, life benefits for centuries because there is a difference between rays and darkness. Cause irritation. In the same way, the content of the material also decreases. So pupil, after burning more, does it bear? That's how people think of me and my film dislike. At this time, if I could show the beauty of the scenes in my film, then it would have been worth watching. That is why we have to stop and see the beauty of the eyes. Just speed, ghee plays a role in fatigue. Waiting and filming are the only principles. Waiting and filming are the only principles. Hey, oi, oi, oi. right, that white journey come hey, have to ride, otherwise journey come have to ride, otherwise journey come this car ride without missing glory it's going on just running this car ride without missing glory it's going on just running otherwise have to ride, otherwise the journey someone watching, someone is missing, but there is this journey is unknown, maybe someone watching, someone is missing, very true. This car ride without missing glory too. It's going on, just running, this car ride without missing glory too. It's going on, just running, otherwise journey coming free. Have to ride, otherwise journey coming free. Have to ride, otherwise journey coming free. What a sight! Like touching the heart. Okay, but this view can be enjoyed even if the eyes are stable. But this car does not take the name of stopping. Going on, just going on. By the beauty of the scene, as if there is no connection with this non-stop vehicle. How many people are watching this car? Probably many of them are trying to climb in this car. But if this car is allowed to climb within, this car is just all this is going on ignoring. Has it to be plated? Teasing does not get to the floor all the time. Understand this. Be on my car. That's the point. But my car does not want to stop. Just running. But my car does not want to stop, just running, just running. Hey, endurance, happy to run, that this journey, hey, endurance, have to ride, otherwise journey commitment. Have to ride, otherwise journey commitment. This guy ride down, missing glory to. It's going on, just running. This girl right down, missing glory to. It's going on, just running. Hey, otherwise, journey have to run, otherwise, journey commitment. Have to run, otherwise, journey commitment. The journey is unknown, maybe knowledge. Someone who watching, someone is missing, but ready to. This journey is unknown, maybe knowledge. Someone who watching, someone who is missing, very true. This car ride without glory to. It's going on, just running. This car ride without missing glory to. It's going on, just running. Hey, endurance, have to run, otherwise, journey commitment. Hey, endurance, have to run, otherwise, journey commitment. Have to run, otherwise, journey Every race is successful only when there is complete faith in endurance. And I am just saying that, only my dialogue, it's not like this. Stopping every journey, you get a lot of air by walking. That means we get full speed by being able to ride the wind. This example here is probably not appropriate in my movie story, but still saying, we all know turtle and rabbit race. The turtle own. Why did this happen? Why? We all know this. But the reason I am going to explain, that's probably a new understanding. Tortoise was getting wind due to slow walking completely, and the rabbit there cleansing at his body had reduced the glucose from his body, because of which he had to go to sleep immediately, so that there is complete recovery of air and reduced glucose is returned. If my film too, like everyone else, was sometimes like a story falling in four walls, people would probably understand. This is just a moving scene. Can't get the story right. Stop by, have to write, then only makes sense in the movies. Stop by, have to write, then only makes sense in the movie. The overly faithful, how many cities are there in the village? The glory, suddenly the sun, so that is the light that is not dim, so that is the rain that is not dim. The overly faithful, how many cities are there in the village? The overly faithful, how many cities are there in the village? Jungle, water, doing to life, so we are all in the same boat. I don't know how centuries. Jungle, water, doing to life is so one. Jungle, water, doing it to life is so one. Jungle, water, the world is safe. How many cities are there in the village? The floor is sadly the sun. So that is the light that does not dim. That is the light that do not dim. The world is safe. How many cities are there in the village? The world is safe. How many cities are there in the village? How many cities are there in the village? How many cities are there in the village? How many directions are correct, and floor 2 may have been attained, but still my film pupils in understanding not being able. This is a movie. No scientific explanation is being done. That I am showing some images and I am talking about the contact between the sun and the earth. By the way, this is also not a handiwork. As such, this understanding is necessary to be in the general public. A full year of we on earth, how, where are sitting. Why do we get these 6 seasons for free? Surprisingly, when there is a cold climate in the earth, just after 6 months on the opposite side of the sun, exactly why there are rainy seasons in the earth. We, the general public, have to understand this. What happens is actually the situation that makes it happen. The matter is very simple. When it is cold, then fumes are seen rising from the water stream, from the river, even from the sea. Fog is formed. Why are they like this? Because at that time the location of the sun is exactly in the middle of the sea and soil in the earth. Just after 6 months on the opposite side of the sun, when it rains in the earth, then the location of the sun, earth consists of soil and sea between. Nothing seems to matter, is not it? Because I am wandering around saying the same thing. It looks like, is not it? We have to understand between the sea and the soil, between the soil and the sea, there is a lot of difference between the two. That's why cold, that's why it is rainy. I want to explain this by showing this one-sided race in my film. We need to understand. To my vision, mind has to be understood. Actually, I am walking, my eyes are far away. There is not even a floor in my film. And while walking there, in the middle view, stays understood wherever I bump into. And while walking there, in the middle view, stays understood wherever I bump to. Far is the side, is the end, glory but none. Who is he? Do not know. Journey is to face. Far is the side, is the end, glory but none. Far is the side, is the end, glory but none. What is the principle? My Zani getting carried away, I'm explaining, but you don't understand. Is it this or what? This is journey and I'm unable to take the decision. Is this so what? The journey and I'm unable to take the decision. Is this so what? The journey and I'm unable to take the decision. Is this so what? The journey I'm unable to take the decision. For his side, glory, but none. Who is he? We not know. The journey is face to face. For his side, glory, but none. For his side, glory, but none. Has it become a true story? But it don't itself. What is the solution? How to say? I'm not able to say which is the distance which the new has it become a true story? But it don't itself. What is the solution? Has it become a true story? But it don't understand what is the solution. For his side, who is he? We not know. Journey with who face to face. For his side, glory, but none. For his side, is the aim, but running away. I am also being told a story with him. I'm explaining how much I am determined to explain, and it also become the story till the end. But is it done? Don't know why I am incomplete. Always feel. Why feel this? Why feel this? I find, but I can't find the answer. Why I think so finished, like I can't touch, but force I finish, because I really end the story, but I don't get on the floor. Why my hesitation on me? I'm unable to find a solution. Why my hesitation on me? I'm unable to find a solution. For his side is the end, glory, but none. Who is he? We not know. Journey to face to face. For his side is the end, glory, but none. For his side is the end, glory, but none. What is the principle? My getting carried away, I'm explaining, but you don't understand. Is it this or what? This is journey and I'm unable to the decision. Is this so the journey and the enemy rely? I'm unable to take the decision. Is this so the journey and the enemy rely? I'm unable to take the decision. Is this so the journey and the enemy rely? I'm unable to take the decision. For his side, glory, but none. Who is the do not know the journey to face to face. For his side, glory, but none. For his side, is the aim, glory, but none. Has it become a true story? But it don't solve. What is the solution? How to say I'm not able to which is the distance between you. Has it become a true story? But it don't solve. What is the solution? Has it become a true story? But it don't solve. What is the solution? For his side, for the floor, who is he? Do not know. The journey is with who which is face to face. For his side, for the floor, but he for his side, is the aim, floor, but he where I start from, just as far away from there is an eye, there is definitely a target. But I have seen many times my goal is not my destination in film. Either I rotate in the middle or change somewhere else. This is my principle, kind of maybe. I try to explain this away in this short journey. There is such a great understanding, which is my understanding. But have I been able to convince people or not? I never tried to know. This time I had to get into the ground. The speciality of my film should reach people so that people understand. This is the truth of the whole speed of this art. We go to the moon. How many times let's lost there by keeping this earth moon in its gravitational realm? No. What does? Of the sun, let's take a walk from this side to that side. No. By this, what actually reveal? The sun itself in the gravitational realm. The earth is rotating on its own. And in the gravitational realm of the sun, the entire planetary circle is up to the solar system. Meaning, If the Earth's gravity breaks, the rockets go away and become stable, then only by the gravitational force of the sun rockets are moving. I explain this power in my one-sided film motion. Whatever, leaving my scene targeted show the changed view. I explain this power in my one-sided film motion. Whatever, leaving my scene targeted show the changed view. The world is able. How many cities are there in the view? The glory of circling the sun. So that is the light that is not dim. So that is the rain that is not dim. The world is able. How many cities are there in the view? The world is able. How many cities are there in the view? Jungle, water, doing to life, so we are all in the same people. I don't know how many how centuries. Jungle, water, doing to life is so jungle, water, doing it to life is so jungle, water, water, the world is how many cities are there in the glory is circling the sun. So that is the light that does not be. That is the light that do not be. The world is able. How many cities are there in the world is able. How many cities are there in the how many cities are there in the how many cities are there in the to the eyes, drag, just me of a marks used to get closer, turned around. Just like the earth rotating day and night, targeting the sun only, peaks into the season. So understanding lies in each of my films. Must see my movie and what I say by putting a little vision into it. Try to understand. It will look like we really walking in the sky. I'm not talking any fake. This is really the truth. Why don't every movie of mine get a destination? By the way, if sin, Earth's floor is completed 2 times, one then their night walk, and the second is to visit the seasons throughout the year. I do this in every film of mine. If considered carefully, it will look like Even though my film is not meeting the floor, looks twice complete in speech and view. This is the speciality of my film. Like every one's movie, this is also my movie. And this film of mine showed the whole world openly. Like every one's movie, this is also my movie. And this film of mine showed the whole world openly. Movie, a movie, I also created I also sold out movie, I also created movie, I also created I also sold out I also sold out is a part of no passport, visa on this movie and no one can this movie. How many no passport, visa on this no passport, visa on this is a part of no passport, visa on this is a part of no passport, visa on this movie, a movie. I also created I also did the movie, I also created movie, I also created I also did I have in my movie the missing I have in my movie the missing question not even the question I have in my movie the missing I have in my movie the missing question not even the question I have the question I have movie, a movie, I also created I also did movie, a movie, I also created movie, a movie, I also created Is it called the film always presents the passage as a lesson? Is it true? Maybe I am not saying anything wrong. I am myself make a film and have shown the world. I am never questioned because I know that I standing there as a question myself. Am I not filming? I am raising questions. Am I not filming? I really am a movie maker, but in a different direction. Which direction? not made before. Film means mirror of life. I am running again. Film means mirror of life. That's what I'm actually showing. This earth, which is actually life. I followed that earth. This earth only keep moving, and I am also a loner in my movie. Just keep going, just keep going. And I am also a loner in my movie. Just keep going, just keep going. Movie, I also get it. I also movie. I also get it. I also get it. I also is a part of the life. No passport, visa on this open. This movie, I go and this movie. How many no passport, no visa on this no passport, visa on this is a part of the life. No passport, visa on this is a part of the life. No passport, visa on this movie. I also get it. I also did the movie. I also get it. Movie. I also get it. I also did in my movies, I'm missing in my movies, I'm missing question, nothing behind the question I have in my movies, I'm missing. I have in my movies, I'm missing question, not even the question I have. The question I have become a movie. I also did it. I also should the movie. I also did it. Movie. I also did it. Should I also composed the film, but this movie of a mine, on whatever basis I created, both sides if peeped, it will look like I don't go anywhere. My film is being made anywhere. I did not spend any passport visa, but I am walking like in a circle of stars. Well, the rocket created by our scientists, working only on the force of gravity. The two in the dark path. Good luck going to the sun. We have never had a rocket. Walks in the dark, that too, the way the falling stars are. Inside the solar system, that's fine. But that other world invented by NASA in another star system, what would it be possible to get there? Like it is in the dark, depending on the force of gravity by our rocket? That too, that we who spend years touching the moon? Hey brother, we humans, at least 60 years in worth living. Will we ever meet in centuries another world in another star circle? But finally, my film has reached there. Yes or not? This is the speciality of my film. Saying again, must see my movie. Must watch my movie. I also make a movie. I also make a movie. The old world is able. How many cities are there in the village? The glory is circling the sun. So that is the light that is not in. So that is the rain that is not in. The old world is able. How many cities are there in the village? The old world is able. How many cities are there in the village? Jungle, water, doing life so we are all in the same people. I don't know how many centuries. Jungle, water, doing life is so jungle, water, doing it to life is so jungle, water, water, the whole world is how many cities are there in the the glory is circling the sun. So that is the light that does not need. That is the do not need. The world is able. How many cities are there in the village? The world is able. How many cities are there in the village? How many cities are there in the village? How many cities are there in the village? I took a look, also composed the film, but my dialogue never matched with the scene. As in winter, fumes rise from the water, we all know this. Sometimes I myself in the pond saw this scene. I had told about it in many films, but also ignored the subject of showing the scene. And water makes ice. I spoke many times about the Bermuda Triangle, about the Atlantic Ocean, and all the time about the newly created snowy heights. But I could not show that I see height as a scene in my film. By the way, this is another character of water, this snow shape. Smoke is formed from the lark, but how does it make ice? Telling another information, recently a new planet has been invented, which I have come to know through my YouTube channel. Being told this planet was sitting unseen in the circle of small stones all around. Well, after discovering that planet, it is known that it shines like a diamond. After finding out more, it turns out that this diamond like splendor is only caused by eyes. Why is it? Snow now when told that it is happening due to distance from the sun. I understand something. The elevation of the soil on the north side of the earth is the Atlantic Ocean, and ice elevation on the south side of the earth. I do not know what the reason is. But what I have indicated here, maybe we all know. If I think it is right, then we can understand the Atlantic Ocean is towards the front of the earth and the soil level is on the back side of the earth. The Atlantic Ocean and the greater amount of ice never decreases as the height of soil is increasing day by day. I have said this in many of my films, but have I ever been able to show this truth in the scene? So I show the floor on both sides by making a different way. That's why every act is mine, absolutely unique. My movie, really we must see the general public. My movie, really we must see the general public, because every act is mine, absolutely unique. Every style is mine, absolutely unique. Pay it to this film is unique. Mine way, I wonder, but the character is nothing. I touch the island of the character is nothing. but I am nothing crazy. Mind पे भी अरे ओ wonderful, but the character is nothing. Till I am nothing crazy. Pay it to me, feel me is unique. Pay it to me, feel me is unique. But the character is nothing. I touch everything up with the I touch everything up with the but the character is nothing. Still I am nothing crazy. Still I am nothing crazy. I am nothing anyone. Just running from somewhere. I like party and you alone. I explain everyone. I am not with anyone. Just running away from someone. I am not anyone. Just running away from someone. Just running away from someone. Pay it to me, feel me, money pay. I don't want but the character is nothing. I touch it, very up in the hole. Character is nothing. But I am nothing crazy. Mind pay, I don't wonder, but the character is nothing. Till I am nothing crazy. Pay it to me, spill me, see you. Pay it to me, spill me, see you. But the character is nothing. I up with the but the character is nothing. Still, I am nothing crazy. Still, I am nothing crazy. Someone said, very well that ends well. All it's good to say this. I will show I do not complete any unfinished love story, or I don't create a love story. I light up the love story so that after watching my movie, get the vision of the character. Strangely enough, character does not live in my movie, but all the time, those who watch can definitely look at themselves. I don't teach it, but learn by itself. This is the biggest feature of my film. Character is nothing, but my film says a lot. My brain is not bad, but it is worth thinking. What is my crazy situation after watching my film? I ask, do I make a movie? I explain to everyone the mirror, force everyone to peep at themselves. But over the nothing in my film keeps the character. But over the nothing in my film keeps the character. pay it to this will be easy. Mind pay arrow wonderful, but it's a character is nothing. I just live up with the whole character is nothing. But I am nothing crazy. Mind pay arrow wonderful, but it's a character is nothing. Still I am nothing crazy. Pay it to me, pay it to me, but the character is nothing. I touch every up with the I touch every up with the but the character is nothing. Still I am nothing crazy. Still I am nothing crazy. I am nothing anyone. Just running from somewhere. I like for anyone. Alone, I explain everyone. I am not with anyone. Just running away from someone. I am not anyone. Just running away from someone. Just running away from someone. Pay it to me. Money pay. I don't want that. But the character is nothing. I touch it, lean up with the whole character is nothing. But I am nothing crazy. Mind pay arrow and but the character is nothing. Still I am nothing. Pay it to spill me, pay it to spill me, but the character is nothing. I touch every up with the world. I touch up with the world. But the character is nothing. Still, I am not crazy. Still, I am not crazy. Makes movie I absolutely on one's own, but I am telling that I will do something and show it in each of my film. Each of my film are in a different way, like saying nothing. Our earth says a lot. How many acts do the earth have? Smoke, clay, air, ice makes earth. From the top to the edge of the soil, sea is also salted. What is this salt? All our lives on earth too, despite not drinking sea water, when we sweat, those sweat is absolutely salty. If we will see this way also, so we will feel that this is the soil of our earth. It is actually a kind of sea outward, due to which the sweat of the sea may also run to the soil. Well, this salt is also another birth of the earth. As if we humans gave the whole life a different direction, as salt has become the nectar of the earth. In fact, what ingredients is salt? Salt is a spark. To burn helps burn. Maybe so, doctor increasing pressurization recommended not to eat salt. Let's not eat my bang. This is how I say it in all my films. Must see my movie. I do alone. But if from watching my movie thinking becomes automatic, this is my specialty. My every style is unique. My every style is truly unique. The whole world is able. How many cities are there in the village? The glory of circling the sun. So that is the light that is not in. So that is the rain that is not in. The whole world is able. How many cities are there in the village? The whole world is able. How many cities are there in the village? Jungle, water, doing life, so we are all in the same boat. I don't know how many how centuries. Jungle, water, doing life is so jungle, water, doing life is so jungle, water, the whole world is how many cities are there in the village? The glory is circling the sun. So that is the light that does not be. That is the light that will not be. The whole world is able. How many cities are there in the village? The whole world is able. How many cities are there in the village? How many cities are there in the village? How many cities are there in the village? As soon as there is relief from burning, of course. But if the burning sensation is excess, then it becomes compulsory ashes. When the salt reaches the nutrition organ, the tongue is no more there, meaning that digestion starts in the nutritional organ, that salt is being produced there. Salt over again, then the salt is too much and the digestive power itself is converted into acids. Then pressurized diabetes and spontaneously. Can I show all this in the scene in my film? This is the speciality of my film. I will show how many wearing a mask while walking, how many are not wearing mask. So much a big uproar of the present COVID-19 novel coronavirus. It finally appears in my film. So then, from watching my movie, after all, if we are able to become conscious, yes or not, this is just by walking. Avail consciousness benefits by my film. Must see my movie. Here I explained. I just leave the scene straight away. As the earth flows in the seasons. In fact, from wherever go, have to come there again. The same principle holds in my film. But what does it look like? But I am back too, but in the left-right missing view. Truly, my film targets every movement of the earth. Must see my movie. Understand will come automatically at the cost of my speech. Really, must see my film. Understand will come automatically at the cost of my speech. Warita kargo gamsi yare warita kargo gamsi yare. This is the principle. I'm upside down there. I'm upside down there. Warita kargo gamsi yare warita kargo gamsi yare looking at the light childhood old looking at the light. This is the principle. What is it? This is the principle. What is it? Kargo comes back. Kargo comes back. This is the principle. I'm upside down there. I'm upside down there. Where is that? Comes back. Comes back. I love you. That's so I made movies. That's so I made movies. Will we go? Don't be coming back. I get lost there. I get lost there. From that's so I made that's so I made Varida Kargo comes back Varida Kargo comes back this is the principle I'm up inside, down there. I'm up inside, down there. Where the cargo comes back, where the cargo comes back, life and car, in both of them we never decide to make a difference. But is there really no difference between the two? The distance is, and it is very different. The car has to go, the car also has to come. Otherwise, the car is no more. Have a rocket in the sky so that he will never come back again. Such as the mission of Mars sent by America. China too has just sent a rocket to Mars and have also made promise even without the Earth's gravity. Rocket will automatically go to Mars. I found this on my Facebook channel's G News page. But I don't mean to say, I want to say cars are made to go and come back again. But life is made to be lost after crossing all ladders. This is what I saw in every movie of mine. I go but never back. I go but never back. Farida Cargo comes back. Farida Cargo comes back. This is the principle. I'm up inside down there. I'm up inside down there. Where is that cargo? Comes back. Where is that cargo? Comes back. Comes back. Looking at the light. Childhood, old day, names slowly there. Nancy Martin, very easy. Nancy Martin, very easy. Looking at this is the principle. Where is the this is the principle. Where is the Carigo comes back. Where is the Carigo comes back. This is the principle. I'm up inside, down there. I'm up inside, down there. Where is that? Carigo comes back. Comes back. I know. That's so I made that's so I made will you go don't you come back I get lost that's so I made that's so I made Carigo comes back Carigo comes back this is the principle I'm up inside down there I'm up inside down there where is the Carigo comes back Carigo where is the Carigo comes back comes back Why am I going so far? Earth's walkway is not necessary to explain simplicity. A train means when a train leaves. So how far? Let's go. But no matter how far, but have to come back. Probably this train also comes back to the same place from where he went. But the engine rotates. The beginning of my film changes at the end, and maybe the mouth also goes towards borrowing. That's what actually happened, which is why my film scene seems to start from where I never touched it after being back. Just like that train, I also explained the scene. As soon as the station arrives in the train, some landed and some riders. It's just like that which I have been explaining in the moving scene of all the time. But in the train itself. Some rides go till the end and also come back again. Where is this ride in my scene? This is my speciality. I am not dependent on the heroine, hero like every movie. I depend only on my speech in my film. My code is the real character in all my films. We should understand the general public. What is me and my dialogue for everyone of the world? Every single film of mine is made on this basis. Every single film of mine is made on this basis. The whole world is able. How many cities are there in the village? The glory of circling the sun. So that is the light that is not dim. So that is the rain that is not dim. The whole world is able. How many cities are there in the village? The whole world is able. How many cities are there in the village? Jungle, water, doing life, so we are all in the same people. I don't know how many centuries. Jungle, water, doing life is so jungle, water, doing it to life is so jungle, water, the whole world is how many cities are there in the the glory is circling the sun. So that is the light that does not be. That is the light that do not be. The whole world is able. How many cities are there in the village? The whole world is able. How many cities are there in the village? How many cities are there in the village? How many cities are there in the village? Continuous. This is the feature statement of my film. By the way, if sin, we all have a speciality. No, I told all of us, men, we all. No one is an angel here. I am running again. No one is an angel here. Angel is hidden in all of us. We just don't want to be angry with life. Just don't think we are in a cage. Time is not under anyone's control. When the time comes, time itself spews the hidden angels from us. Patience is the greatest quality in life. Patience is the solution to everything. I'm running again. Patience is the greatest quality in life. A solution will come out, attack again. COVID-19 novel coronavirus of this shock. In the year 2020, we all cooperated so much, the result of which we got the vaccine. But this time, with this second attack, we have lost our mind. But we are human. We can have patience. I'm running again. The angel is hidden in all of us. We, this COVID-19 novel coronavirus, we will definitely control this virus. Time as again and again opportunity has given. We'll give this time too. Just we have to wait. When that angel, which of us, when wake up, open our eyes just like my movie, as the COVID-19 novel coronavirus from this epidemic set it free, as the COVID-19 novel coronavirus from this epidemic set it free. When that angel, which of us, when wake up, open our eyes just like my movie, as the COVID-19 novel coronavirus from this epidemic set it free, as the COVID-19 novel coronavirus from this epidemic set it free. The whole world is able. How many cities are there in the village? The glory is circling the sun. So that is the light that does not dim. So that the rain that does not dim. The whole world is able. How many cities are there in the village? The whole world is able. How many cities are there in the village? Jungle, water, doing to life, so we are all in the same boat. I don't know how many centuries. Jungle, water, doing to life is so jungle, water, doing it to life is so jungle, water, the whole world is able. How many cities are there in the the glory is circling the sun. So that is the light that does not dim. That is the do not dim. The whole world is able. How many cities are there in the whole world is able. How many cities are there in the how many cities are there in the how many cities are there in the COVID-19 novel coronavirus. COVID-19 novel coronavirus. COVID-19 novel coronavirus. COVID-19 novel coronavirus. करुणा पाया कभी